Welcome to Beer Disciples. I'm Ross Quintana.
And I'm Richard Callaham. Today we're going to be trying Stone IPA. This is one we've looked forward to for a while. It's just Stone's regular IPA. It looks like it's a little bit of a bigger IPA. It's 6.9%. So
yeah, this is coming out of Stone Brewing in Escondido, California. So Indian Pale Ale is the style, and on RateBeer this was rated quite high, actually 100% overall and 100% for style. And BeerAdvocate gave it an A. So it's got street cred. Nice. You know, it comes in here with some street cred. So I haven't tried it, so I'm looking forward to it. So let's get to it here.
Let's take a look at the pour.
Start off with the pour here. Just half. We only got a 12 ounce here, so I gotta save some for you. Okay, so it looks pretty good there. Go ahead and hit the pour on yours.
I like the big foam action on yours, the big head.
It has been said. Wow, that's pretty
a little
slow
rising,
action. Yeah, a little cascading, which for just a regular IPA, usually you don't see a lot of that.
We got a little bit of like a cloudy honey color going on. Like a really light honey.
You can see a lot of carbonation in there. I mean, I'm just seeing a lot of action in the glass there.
It looks a little bit like a Hefeweizen.
Yeah,
We got a nice bright white head also. Very foamy. Looks like it's oily lacing.
Yeah, it doesn't look too sticky, but it's definitely there.
It'll probably start to stick as we sip it down.
Let's take a look at the nose here. Yeah, you know, that's what I would expect.
You know what? That's like a Southern Tier IPA there.
You know, it's a little skunkier. You get that little skunk on that?
It's all sweet to me. I just smell the...
Yeah, I get a... I'm not going to say...
I smell the sweet malt.
What that smells like, but it is a little bit of the skunk.
Sweet malt, citrus hops, very, very fruity. Smell a little dank to you, does it?
Yeah. Hey, I went to high school. I went to public schools. I know that smell.
It's a good smell. Well, they are cousins after all.
Yeah.
The hop and the other one.
You know, what I like about this right off bat, and I like that you brought up Southern Tier, but I feel like Southern Tier, it's a little more bold in the sense that the profile feels real bulky. It's real heavy hopped, but it feels like, you know, you got a truckload of hops behind you. This actually has a little nicer balance, I feel like. Yeah. It's right there, but it doesn't feel like an Imperial. I mean, when you think about what this is, being not Imperial, it's right there. Like, when I smell it, it feels like that's what a regular IPA should smell like. Yeah. Really nicely balanced, not overwhelming. You can get the sweetness, you get the hops, you get it all, and it's in a good balance.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This is a very well-balanced smelling beer, and it's just the most, it resembles Southern Tier the most to me out of the ones we've tried.
Yeah, for sure. That's because they use a lot of ingredients, and most people are skimpy. All right, let's test it. It's, you know, usually the taste does follow the nose, and for me this one does. The taste is exactly what I expected based on the smell. So
yeah, that's really good.
That's really nice. It's got a great balance. The hops and the sweetness are perfectly in tune with each other, and one doesn't rule out the other.
It's got a nice crispness. It kind of washes itself away. It's very drinkable. Very easy to drink this.
It is very drinkable, but it's still all IPA. You don't get that feeling like, oh, this is drinkable because this is a weak or older IPA.
Right, right.
Like that older Oaked Arrogant Bastard we had the other day. Well, that was drinkable, but it felt because it was probably sitting on the shelf for too long. This doesn't have that characteristic. It really has that freshness. Everything's crisp, but it's balanced, and it's very drinkable because they're balancing the two. That's what they're supposed to do. A good IPA is supposed to balance that malt and still have the bitterness, but not out of line. So.
And I really like that this is sitting at 6.9% and it's not imperial. So.
This is very impressive for non-imperial. I mean, we drink mostly imperial, so to me, usually it's yellow or brown water compared to what we usually drink. So.
This is a very good starting point.
Yeah, this really feels like you're getting what you paid for in the glass. This is impressive.
I think this is probably what I'd expect from an IPA. It sets the standard, I think.
Yeah, this if someone wanted what is an IPA, I could hand them a glass of this and say that's kind of the median line where what you should expect out of a good IPA.
Yeah, and other versions will be out of balance from this, more hoppy, more malty.
Yeah, more or less here and there. So let's run down the tail of the tape here.
Okay.
For me, I'll go first here. Pour, I'm going to give it a 4. It looked good in the glass. IPAs aren't going to really impress me, so it could almost go a 4 or 5 for me, without being imperial. Pretty good two-tone pour. Nice looking in the glass. It looks great. I'm going to go a 4. I'm going to go a 4 or 5 on it, actually. Go to the nose. I'm going to give it a 4 or 5 also. I really like the balance. One of the better smelling IPAs I've smelled. Then we're going to go to taste. For me, I'm going to go with a 5, actually. This is great. Mouthfeel. I'm going to give it a 4 on mouthfeel. It was pretty good. I think the carbonation helped it. And drinkability, I'm going to give it a 4.5. And I'm going to give this a overall, I think I got to go A too. I'm going to give it an A. It's a solid A. This is a great IPA. How about you?
Well, I think I would mirror everything that you just said. This is really an outstanding IPA, which is what the A letter stands for in the BeerAdvocate level. It's an outstanding grade, and I would give it an A, and I'd agree on everything. Maybe a 0.5 here or there. I mean, drinkability for an IPA without burning your taste buds with hops. I mean, this is almost a pale ale, but it's just enough hops to be an IPA, and I really appreciate it. It's a perfect IPA.
Yeah, I would say despite the gargoyle on the bottle here, I'm going to say this is actually a righteous IPA. We're going to put it in our category of one that we would recommend.